Agent Kramer, sorry he can't be here in person, but he briefed me fully.
He did. Which dates?
Your Interpol?
Yeah. So it's a partial list. Most of what was on the sub is still unaccounted for.
They only found one page. If anyone tries to sell anything that's on that list, we're gonna name them.
Yes, we are.
Did you find the safe?
Manifest wasn't in there, Maz. I'm sorry.
It's open season on Keller. Spoils go to the victor.
A $6 million bounty. That's roughly the black market sale price of the Degas.
No, that's the exact sale price of the Degas.
It's on the list, Maz. You lied to me. When the Degas turns up, and it will, the FBI is going to know the treasure didn't burn, and we're the prime suspects.
Dies at midnight.
I'd hate to be the sparrow.
Seriously? I was about to expose the leader of the North American Union.
No, you just thought you were. The NAU doesn't exist.
It says you. You set this up?
I had to talk to you somehow.
Another piece of fiction. Much like the yarn you spun about not having the FBI's art manifest.
You have a right to be angry. I lied to you.
Why?
I broke into Peter's safe. I had the list in my hand. I was ready to take the treasure and go.
Then why didn't you?
Peter called. I have a life here.
But we had a dream.
Well, dreams change. I mean, have you ever thought we might not like whiling away our days on a Mediterranean island?
Then we sell our island and come back.
No, you can come back. I can't. I run on this, and New York is just a memory for me.
Come on, Neil. This was the one. A perfect last score. I knew you were dragging your feet.
You went behind my back and fenced the Degas.
I did it to protect us.
By putting a hit on Keller, doing something that rash is exactly what will get us into trouble.
Most black market pieces never resurface, you know that.
Because they're not on the list that Peter is actively looking for. The Degas is. Peter finds it.
I know. And it proves that the treasure didn't burn. And the trail leads straight back to us.
So let's stop the bleeding. Who's the fence?
Rusty.
Rusty? Seriously? All right, talk to him. Find out who he sold the painting to. We'll start there.
Fine.
Talk to Rusty.
Right. But that does leave one question. Do you want to stay?
I'll let you know.
The greatest way to live honorably is to be what we pretend to be. I'm paraphrasing, but I don't think old Socrates here in mind.
Might. Can I help you?
Yeah. You know anything about Renaissance portrait medals?
You seem to know that I do.
I have a cold case on a Fiorentina that was taken from the Smithsonian 8 years ago. One I found turned out to be chocolate wrapped in foil. You probably heard that story.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
I thought it might. I'm
Agent Kramer, head of the Bureau's DC Art Crimes Unit.
I'd say this moment was inevitable, Mr. Caffrey, given I am who I am and you are who you are.
Oh, good. You two have met.
Oh, Neil and I were, what were we doing here?
Shooting the breeze.
Yeah, you can say that.
Agent Kramer was my mentor at Quantico.
No, I'm just a friend. So you're the one who taught Peter everything he knows. Well, I taught him a fair amount. Kept a few things for myself.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me that. What brings DC to New York?
You tell him?
Why don't we take this into the conference room? All right. 2 days ago, we got a tip that the long-lost masterpiece surfaced in New York. You all know Agent Kramer from DC?
One of our CIs heard chatter of a black market painting being sold here.
A Degas. Good eye, Jones. This one's called Entrance of the Masked Dancers. It was complete. Neil, I'm sure you can take it from here.
Oh, completed in 1884. It's one of Degas' seminal works. It's more complex than the gauzy ballerinas he's famous for. It's believed to have been taken by the Germans in 41 from the Zarskoy Salo Museum in St. Petersburg, along with a whole lot of other art.
It hasn't been seen since.
What do you think, Neil? Me? I think recovering this masterpiece would be incredible, sir.
Me too. So we're gonna find it.
Hey, Moss. You talked to Rusty? I left word he hasn't returned. Relax, he goes up to the Pocono. The FBI knows about the Degas. Our Degas? Well, as much as it ever was. We have to find Rusty, make sure he keeps our names out of this. The hypothetical becomes the reality. Well, how's this for reality? Agent Kramer is in town from D.C. lending Peter a hand. Really? What's the eminence grise of the art crimes unit like? Take Peter, add years of experience and less inclination to cut us slack. My blood just ran cold. Supposedly he has an encyclopedic knowledge of the Impressionists. He knows enough about our Degas to scare the hell out of me. Please tell me he didn't bring his girl Friday with him. No, we caught a break. Agent Matthews isn't with him. Break indeed. I don't know how you would have gotten out of that. Well, let's focus on getting out of this. We have to stop Peter from finding that painting. What do you have in mind? Locate the Degas and get it back. Why is there a giant hourglass on my table? Somewhere along the line, I think your motives got blurred. Keeping the treasure here was never part of the long-term plan. Moss, this is not 48 hours. In that time, I will do anything you think we need to do in order to leave. And when time runs out, Lolana and I are taking the treasure and leaving. Regardless of the list, the Degas, or the FBI. I hope you'll come with us. You're giving me an ultimatum. Yes, I am. Stay here with Peter or come with me. Choose a side, Neil.
That was an interesting one.
We pulled a wire con on a mob boss. Another average day in the New York white-collar office.
Don't laugh, it's not far off.
What happened to the stoic, no-nonsense probie we call the archaeologist?
The archaeologist?
Yeah, he'd never stop digging.
I'm still stoic.
Well, Neil's loosened you up a little bit.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Hey, our closure rate is unprecedented.
They know about you boys in D.C. Lots of water cooler talk about Gotham City's finest cop and robber. You took this right here in the kitchen.
Yeah. Neil's my CI, and
He's also a friend.
I'm gonna go put a pot of coffee on, and I'll let you guys talk, okay?
You're awful close to the guy you think stole the Degas.
it's that obvious.
Today you had a room full of people ready to go after that painting, and you looked at only one man. You think he stole the treasure?
I have my suspicions. But That's why you're here. I need an outside perspective. Before I met you, I had a CI who used to throw batting practice for my son's little league team.
And now?
Now I get the occasional email from prison. These are short-term relationships, Petey, at best. It's hardwired in their brains.
You think once a con, always a con?
I think recidivism rates paint a bleak picture. You have to protect yourself when they fall.
I know my career's at risk.
No, I'm not talking about your job. I'm talking about you. When this happens, you're not slapping cuffs on a criminal. You're taking down a friend. It hurts.
People can change.
Pete, you asked me for my help. If Neil is a suspect,
He is.
then you have to treat him like one.
Neil, we need your expertise.
That's what I'm here for.
Great. Let's say that you're in possession of a masterpiece that disappeared 70 years ago.
Like a Degas.
Exactly.
You can imagine that, right, Neil? Enjoying the fantasy as we speak, sir.
Too bad it can't last.
Why not?
Because painting's hot. You have to get rid of it.
Are the feds will take me down?
Exactly. You need to take that?
Nope. So I've got a hot Degas I need to move before you take me down. Question is, how do you fence it?
I don't.
I'd have someone fence it for me.
Why go through a middleman?
The Degas appearing after all this time is going to be greeted with a healthy amount of skepticism. Well, people will assume it's a forgery. Yeah, they usually are. So I need someone with an impeccable reputation to make this sale. You want me to ask around?
Actually, Kramer's team already has 2 suspects in mind.
Thorough. This is Gus Leland. Deals exclusively in French Impressionists. Recently returned to New York. Yeah, I know Gus. He always has quality work. He definitely fits the bill. Second guy is known as Rusty. Renowned for an impeccable eye at spotting forgeries. Yeah, he's suspected of brokering the black market sale of Matisse's La Pastorale last year.
Yeah. It's also rumored he recently sold a high-priority painting here.
Tell me, Neil, when you fence your Degas, who are you going to use? Rusty's got the local contacts. I go with Rusty.
Then that's who we'll go after.
Okay. My team has Gus. Good luck, gentlemen. Alright, I'll call Mozzie. He keeps tabs on Gotham's black market elite.
No need. We've had eyes on Rusty for 24 hours. We know exactly where he is. Let's go.
Let's walk. Don't we need a car to pick up Rusty?
I got a few in place.
Need to reach out and talk to someone? I find it a handy tool to keep abreast in this fast-paced world. No one ever talks anymore. Put that away. Let's talk. Okay. Tell me why Kramer's really here. He's a friend, and he's a mentor. He's a watchdog. Is that what you think a mentor is? Let's see. As depicted in Homer's Odyssey, Mentor was half man, half god. Represented the union of path and goal, if I recall. Wisdom personified. That's one interpretation. Mentor also guided Odysseus' son during the Trojan War. Planning to go to war, Peter? Oh, not yet. But if I have to, Kramer's got my back. Must be nice having someone who believes in you. I never gave him a reason not to.
Rusty! What's this about? You already have a new piece to sell?
You asked to meet in plain sight. Could you pick somewhere more public? And your hair's like a freaking flare.
This is genetics. That shirt is a choice. Why are we here?
This is about the last piece I sold. Where is it? Questioning my professional discretion? I'm insulted. Rusty, I need it back.
Well, that's a different conversation. I can talk to the guy. See if he'd be willing to part with it for, say, a 30% profit.
This is an emergency.
Do you know how this works? I'm a middleman. I give you the name, you cut me out the next time. My entire job is dependent on me not telling you that information.
The FBI is looking for that painting.
Are you trying to scare me into helping you? Sad.
Not sad. Urgent.
The feds are here. Going with the old tired G-men are after me, bit.
Rusty! Stay where you are, Rusty! Diana, tell backup to come around the blind park.
Hey, yeah.
All right, I'll take left, you take right. Peter, go. Why'd you bring the suit?
Look, the FBI has been monitoring Rusty.
You didn't give me a chance to warn you. Did you get the info?
Rusty didn't tell me anything. On the upside, I'm assuming you won't tell the FBI either. Very good. I'll head him off. What? No, let him go. Peter is gunning for me, Oz. If I help him catch Rusty, maybe he'll ease up on his leash. Now get out of here before I see you.
Hold on. Rusty's phone. I deleted any references to us.
Perfect. Thank you, Oz.
Diana, where are my guys? This exit's closed. Rusty, we need to talk about a man in a Degas. Gotta love good old-fashioned teamwork. He screamed for his lawyer the second I put cuffs on him.
He knows talking will kill his reputation. We need leverage.
Yeah, but I found Rusty's phone. He must have tossed it. His recent call list should help us figure out where he got the big gun. We'll get this to ERT. Get you back to the office and we'll go over details.
That's good.
Your boy is very helpful for our lead suspect.
So it seems.
Excuse me, hold the elevator, please. Thank you. Chris Gates.
Agent Matthews.
Please, you can call me Melissa after last time.
Sorry, Melissa, how are you?
Good. I didn't know they pulled in Interpol for this.
Here I am.
On your way to see Agent Burke?
Yes.
We'll go together.
Fantastic. I assume you're here about the Degas.
I only know what Kramer tells me.
Can I trust you?
What's wrong?
Melissa, can I trust you?
Try me.
What I'm about to say. Damn it, you're not authorized.
Authorized for
It
what?
doesn't matter, there's no time. There is a mole in the white-collar division here in New York.
What?
We intercepted an unidentified transmission from this office. Someone here is trying to make a play for the sub's stolen art.
And they've sent Interpol in to investigate.
Yes, I'm on special assignment. No one here can be trusted. As far as this office is concerned, I'm a recovery consultant on loan to the Bureau.
But the night we had drinks...
I was careless, all right? I let my cover slip. I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this.
Chris,
Call me Neil. Please. I definitely don't regret the drinks, though.
job. I have everything that Agent Kramer requested.
Great. I see you met Neil.
Yeah.
Yes, Neil and I had a very interesting conversation on the ride up.
He's always good for that. You were right. Numbers on Rusty's cell gave us a lead. Glad I could help. Agent Kramer's in the conference room. Come on up.
I owe you another martini.
It looks like Rusty deleted several numbers from his phone before Neil found it.
Unfortunately, we don't know who he bought the dig off from.
But if we find it, we'll have leverage to make him tell us where he got it.
Yep.
The good news is we think we know who he sold it to. There were several calls placed to this man.
That's Elliot Richmond. He's a black market arms trafficker. Rumor is he made a fortune moving M240s.
A fortune he spends on art. He's got a soft spot for impressionists. Art is currency for guys like this. Over the past decade, a majority of black market dealers stopped trading in cash.
Too easy to trace. Too unwieldy. Instead of carrying duffel bags with millions in banknotes.
It's easier to trade a single piece of art worth the same amount.
Neil, rumor is you've had some experience in this payment process.
Well, details are sensitive. But the thief in mind allegedly traded him NA for a batch of stolen identities. It's a tough assignment.
Assignment?
Hey, the Wesley Godfrey cover was blown. What's our angle on Richmond?
Richmond keeps a penthouse at 75 Wall. He doesn't own any other property in the city, and he loves to look at his art. So, it's a good bet this is where he's keeping the Degas.
We've already set up a buy with him. Melissa, if you'd be so kind. 2 years ago, I recovered this while working a case in Germany.
Whoa! This is an MP5K modified to shoot through a briefcase.
Very rare. Civilians can't get their hands on it.
We've told Richmond that if he likes what he sees, I can get him a couple hundred. That should be enough to negotiate for a Degas.
You going in?
I'm going to pose as a seller, and Diana will be my backup.
Diana.
You hate guns, and as we can all see, Diana.
Kinda love him.
So I'm sitting this one out.
Not exactly. You'll be in the van. With me.
HK MP5 in a briefcase. Classic. Triggers in the handle. It'll fire through the briefcase shell while you're walking. Very nice. How many have you got? 2 gross, but this will cost you. It's a rare item.
Oh, I understand that. What I don't understand is what she's doing here.
She assists me.
Can't the lady speak for herself?
The lady is also his muscle.
You're funny.
Let's talk.
Agent Berrigan seems impressive.
Almost as impressive as Peter.
There's one sure thing about Peter. He accomplishes what he puts his mind to. If he's got a target, he'll keep pursuing till he hits it. Dead center.
I tell you what,
You bring me a gross, and you've got yourself a deal.
done. But I don't do cash or check.
Neither do I. I've got a recently acquired, very valuable item that is worthy of these guns. Financially speaking, of course.
What kind of item?
What happened? Well, maybe Peter doesn't consider you as much of a partner as you think.
Tomorrow, 1 o'clock sharp. You bring the guns, I'll bring the item.
Until tomorrow.
Must be hard to do your job when you're kept out of the loop.
You seem to know something about that.
Hey.
What happened today? Your wires cut out.
Equipment malfunctions. It happens. You know that better than anyone.
So you're not going to tell me everything, huh?
I'm following my leads. If you don't like where they go, too bad.
That's Kramer talking. He's the devil on your shoulder.
No. He's reminding me why I'm here.
I'm helping this investigation.
Do you remember what you said to me the day I first accused you of stealing the art? What was it, Neil?
Prove it.
Be careful. What do you wish for?
And good luck.
Melissa, drop something.
I'll get it.
Guess Kramer brought you to look after all, huh?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why, yes, I do own these villas. What's that? The island? Yeah, I kind of own that too. Sure, I can show you coral reef. In my submersible.
We got a problem.
We should maybe copyright that phrase.
Peter put in an op order to search Richmond's home tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
We need to get there before the feds meet.
Meet at my place tonight.
Sharp there, Maz.
Killer. Cal Surprise.
A hard man to track down.
You should know I always have an escape route. 5 paces to my left is the A train. To my right is Jerry, a noble hot dog vendor who would gladly risk his life for mine.
Looks to me there's only one major exit you're concerned with. Give me fancy shirts.
You almost killed me, Mozzie. A price in my head.
Which means all I have to do is scream and New York closes in to take you down.
You scream, I got you like a car, and hop the A train 5 places to your left.
Jerry would never let you get that far.
Oh, Mozzie, I'll give you that. You make the kind of ruthless choices Catherine never would.
What do you want, Keller?
You know what I want? I'm here as a courtesy. Which means this is your last chance to come in on your treasure.
Even if I knew what you were talking about, the answer would still be no.
Sure about that? Remember, I did ask nicely. I'm gonna have to make you give me what I want.
How?
Why ruin the surprise? Enjoy.
You'd think that thing had sports scores on it.
Looking at Neil's tracking data.
Is that what you've been doing for the last hour?
I even know where he is.
Honey, it's almost 10 o'clock on a Monday. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I can't be too sure, not now. All goes well, we'll recover the painting tomorrow.
Then what?
Then I'll know the truth.
Neil really did it, didn't he?
What's got you suddenly so convinced?
You? The last time you obsessed this much, you caught him.
Hey, we've got a problem.
You're right. We should copyright that phrase.
Keller's back, and he wants our treasure.
What? He's got the entire U.S. government and half the criminal underworld looking for him.
Exactly, and if he's sticking around, it means he's planning to do something big. So we should split before that happens.
No, we worry about Keller after our Degas problem is handled. I'm almost done with the forgery. 48 hours, Maz. Let's make them count.
You've already got a plan.
We'll have a 10-minute window during the FBI raid to swap the painting.
I'm sorry, I assumed you had a good plan.
With Peter on my back, this is the only way.
Okay, then. Proceed.
All right, this is the layout for Richmond's apartment. He's the penthouse, 43rd floor, accessible by 2 elevators and the fire stairs.
Inside, Richmond's got a personal arsenal, so we have to tread carefully.
Take him down quickly so he doesn't have a chance to grab a weapon.
Richmond thinks we're there to deal. Diana, you're right up with me. Jones, your team has a stairwell.
Wow, 43 floors. Lucky I do cardio.
What are you doing with Caffrey?
I want to know where he is at all times, so he's coming with me.
If Peter's planning on taking you up to Richmond's, how is this going to work? He won't be taking me up. There's a holding room right next to the guard's desk. I'll make sure Peter locks me in there before going up to Richmond's. It's a clear shot from there to the elevators. You'll need padded shoes and your elevator override box. Okay? It'll buy me time to hit Richmond before Peter gets there.
That's all it's going to buy you. You'll be on the stairs. You'll need another way down.
I know.
There is no other way down.
I know. You're keeping Neil close while you go into the Deca.
I want to watch his expression when he sees a painting in my hand.
Any chance he goes for the place tonight?
I've got a team monitoring his tracking data.
It doesn't mean he's not planning something.
I'm sure he is.
How are we going to get the copy of the Deca and all the other stuff up to Richmond's in the first place? You're going to do it. How? We're going to need a bazooka. You are looking at an AT-4 recoilless rifle made by Saab, fielded by U.S. and Swedish forces, very popular in Afghanistan last summer.
How many do you have?
We'll go with 200.
Should I be asking how you got them?
Let's just say they fell off a truck.
How do I know nothing broke falling off that truck?
Consider this a floor model. Test it out, and if you like it, we can talk about the other 199.
Obviously, I can't test it here.
Oh, take your time. I'll be in touch. Enjoy. Okay, the elevators are mine, Neil. The rest is up to you.
Team 1 in position on the stairs.
Thanks, Jones. We're moving in.
I got it.
What are you planning to do with this?
Always be prepared, right?
Right.
FBI, we have a warrant to search the penthouse.
Agent Peter Burke, I have a hostile witness on my hands. Do you have a storage room or an office that I can borrow while I'm conducting my business upstairs?
Yes, sir. Right over there, I'll show you.
Oh, come on, Peter, you cannot lock me in here.
Watch me.
Under no circumstances is he to leave. He has no medical condition, he's had enough water, and he's been to the bathroom. If he calls you, don't answer. If he requests anything, don't acquiesce. Am I clear? I'm the only person to open that door. I'll be back down later.
Everything okay with Neil?
He won't be going anywhere.
You there, Moss? No names, Neil. Whoops. Got it.
What the hell?
We're stuck. Jones, we've got a delay. Stand by.
Call down to the guards.
We need this elevator moving immediately.
Operation Fedibuster is in play.
Are you sure? What? Are you kidding? Yes, we're sure. Get this elevator moving. Come on.
Now, you have to be patient. This could take a second.
Get this elevator moving. Come on.
Opening door now. Neil, hurry up. That was close.
Get us up or get us down. I don't care what you do, just get us out of this elevator now.
You don't understand.
I'm rebooting the system, man. It takes time to initialize.
Get it done.
Do you know where he hit the painting?
I have an idea. Found it. Hurry, Neil. Your time is running out.
Finally, Joe's run away.
Roger that.
Neil, get out of there.
They've reached the penthouse. Get out of there.
Coming.
Come on. After you.
You didn't bring the guns.
No. We brought this warrant instead. Peter Burke, FBI.
Jones, we're clear. Elliot Richmond, you're under arrest for illegal arms trafficking.
Neil, Peter and Diana are with Richmond. I'm getting out of here. Good luck. See you on the other side, boss. fix the problems?
Richmond went down without a fight.
You found it.
Don't jump to any conclusions. Kramer still needs a way in.
All right.
Any verdict?
This is consistent with the period where his dark palette gave way to bold colors. The strokes angle slightly to the right.
So it's real?
The signature is dead on.
The guy was losing his sight toward the end. There's a crispness.
You'll stay out of this.
He's quite right. But the oil is the real tell. To make a work look authentic, pigments are bound with linseed oil, which takes roughly 50 years to dry. When that finally happens, the oil starts evaporating, causing the surface to crack. However,
Man, please. Thank you. Yeah. These micro cracks are slightly immature for work that's supposed to be over 100 years old.
good eye, Mr. Caffrey. A little more time in the oven, and it would have had me fooled.
So it's a forgery. Sorry, Peter. I know how much you wanted this.
Petey, we took down an arms dealer and recovered a number of missing paintings. This is still a win.
I thought for sure it was the real thing. The treasure was out there.
Searching for the truth is what makes you a good agent. Can't always be right. In fact, the hardest thing to do is admit you're wrong. Like I seem to be about Neil.
Do you think he's changed?
I can't say with conviction that he's reformed yet. But I can tell you, he wants to be here.
Something interesting.
Hi, Chris. You went all out for your undercover assignment. Really settled into the bureau. Tie door's a nice touch.
Maintaining cover is my specialty.
Oh, I know. Agent Jones told me how much he's enjoyed working with you all this time.
All right. You called me. I'm not who I said I was.
No, you're Neil Caffrey, infamous con man and forger.
Guilty as charged.
How long did you think you could keep this up?
No long. But I needed to buy some time, and it was the only play I had. Unless working with Peter has been one of the best things that's ever happened to me, but he started cutting me out. You know how that feels. He wasn't trusting me.
Imagine that.
I needed to know why so I could fix it. I'm sorry I brought you into this.
Obviously, I'll have to tell Kramer everything.
Of course. You'll tell him the truth. The whole truth.
If I tell him I told you about the existence of the U-boat manifest over martinis, my career's over. And you know that. You really are Neil Caffrey.
Welcome to White Collar.
It was impressive watching you work.
Likewise.
Whoever forged that painting is going to make our work a whole lot more interesting.
What's that?
Because it's the best I've ever seen. Never known you to pass up a good Bordeaux. Notice anything? Oh, come on. Can we please enjoy our victory? Neil, I've been really patient, but it's time for you to make a choice. Do you want to leave or not? No. There are things about this life I'm not ready to give up. Do you even know what this life is anymore? And you're on a leash. You're still in prison. You have Stockholm Syndrome. I can always walk out that door, Maz. I can never walk back in. Well then, you made your choice. Always thought ours would be a happy ending. If you want a happy ending, it depends on where you stop the story. Yeah, or somewhere else. I'll see you around, Neil. You're fooling yourself if you think this is who you really are.
Honey, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
I'm missing something, Al.
You've looked as hard as you can. There's nothing more to find today.
But there will be. And when the right evidence surfaces, I'm afraid this will all blow up in Neil's face.
Whatever mess he made it. And if it comes out, he's gonna have to clean it up.
So, what?
So, come home. Have dinner, relax with a bottle of your favorite beer, and continue working on the case. Because you are
A workaholic?
Peter Burke, the archaeologist.
Thanks, honey. I'll be home soon.
Okay.
Agent Berg, working late again. Persistent, I'll give you that.
Tell her.
Pardon the theatrics. But under the circumstances, we can't be having this conversation in person. I'm sure you understand.
What do you want, tell her?
I need your help.
My help. Turn yourself in. See what I can do.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that, Berg. I'll tell you what. If you help me, I can help you. Our interests are more mutual than you think.
And you know this how?
Because I've seen the treasure. Hey, your boy Cappy's got it.
And you want it.
I'm a sucker for the game, Berg. So, you gonna help me or what?
Why would I help you?
It's a good question. How about you go home, relax, bottle your favorite beer and think about it. Could use some alone time.
Boss, neighbors saw black van jersey plates. She was alive when they took her.
Only to transportation services.
He won't get out of this city without us.